Walah udah mulai tah. Ya kan gue lihatnya itu dari itu coy, yang di YouTube, bukan yang di Twitch. Kode, oke. Ah, lidahku lagi saya lawan, Cuk. Agak sulit untuk ngomong. Welcome ya coy, Riko. Atau gue sekalian nonton aja ya di YouTube-nya. Kayaknya gue nonton di itu sih, nontonnya 2 kali aja lah. Oke.
Elemental damage. I should also mention that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula derived.
Hei, enggak lah, enggak akan aku ngomong kayak gitu, Cok.
The loot is spectacular.
That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes
Atau
before
random.
important negotiations. You know, as a way to celebrate future success. And don't misunderstand, you guys. It's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Beyong, ditunggu dulu ya si Robin.
Not intimidating at all.
No.
As the president of the Spina di
Nggak akan aku
Rosula,
ngomong kayak gitu,
Navia is
Riko.
always trying to collect the
Anjir.
latest intel by exploring all corners of Fontaine.
Oke.
When Navia is dispatched on a 20-hour
Walaupun gue
expedition
telat
in
sih
Fontaine,
nge-live-nya, nggak
rewards
apa-apa lah ya.
gained will be
Nanti gue
increased.
juga akan nge-live
Okay,
lagi.
so we just
Gue nge-live
mentioned
lagi
that
sih,
Navia
nonton
is
lagi
the
coy.
president of the Spina di
Keren
Rosula.
tuh ya sebetulnya.
So-
Karena aku bisa bahasa
Eh,
Inggris,
skripsi.
minus bahasa Inggris aku nggak ada
I
translate-nya
mean, it
juga.
was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Apa nih?
Exactly. Some people even
Nggak
lost
tahu
their
sih, Riko,
lives
Cok.
during that disaster. I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the Spina. Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of Fontaine's crisis, though the prophesized dangers are over, the town is probably still busy rebuilding everything,
Tes.
right? I bet Navia's gonna be
Hello.
occupied with that for a long time.
Oh, definitely. That's something that travelers will be able to see for themselves. Navia's story quests, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available
ampun.
in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson, though repairing the houses will be straightforward.
Anjir,
the
kok suaraku
emotional
tiba-tiba
distress
hilang
may
eh.
be much more difficult to address. If you're curious about how Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Walah,
I'm so excited!
Yeah.
volume
I'm looking
saya
forward to
kegeser
seeing what
anjir.
Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's time for Shovers to be in the spotlight.
Si Fresh.
Okay, I know.
Bacanya siapa sih Fresh?
Story questku belum selesai dari cara panah Pyro.
So let's get right into it.
Cara panah
Emang
Pyro.
bisa ngecek namin kabel?
How should
Oh,
I introduce her?
Linet,
First
Linet.
off, Shovers is the
Ada
captain
suaranya
of
aku,
the
iya ada
Special
suaranya,
Security
cuman
Patrol,
gue saja ini
an organization
yang
that handles
volumenya
all sorts of difficult cases and
geser.
dangerous criminals.
Ya untuk di laptop.
She doesn't like to appear in public without good cause, so if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble.
But
Saya aja yang
if you're a
story
law-abiding
Arkon
citizen,
Quest
there's
aja
no
juga
need to
belum
worry.
selesai aku sama
Shovers is actually
ceritanya
really easy to get along with outside.
apa ya Wiro.
Mampus.
Belum selesai aku.
Pistos are just the best snack. They're easy to carry with you.
Karakter
and
bintang
so many
4.
sauces.
Loh. Opol, Anda.
Final warning.
Lumayan
See ya.
nambah-nambah coy karakter Fontaine. Walaupun nggak tahu digunakan atau tidak.
Apanya nih?
What?
Oh.
That was so fire.
Oh, kucing
And I'm
pasir
not just
itu.
talking about her
Oh,
skin
dicinamin. Oh.
Oh my gosh, look at her idol animation. I love that she loves snacks. That is so awesome.
She's a girl's girl.
Karakter bintang 4 sih.
She
Tapi nggak tahu namanya siapa.
does.
Kayaknya dia Pyro
Exactly
sih.
what you'd expect from the captain of the
Kelilet
Special
boots-nya.
Patrol,
Iya,
right?
Kelilet.
I guess that's
Kli.
kind of true.
Lihat,
Chevrolet's work
mirip
as a captain
kayak
can be
Kili sih.
really stressful. I mean, I can't blame the girl for
Ada
indulging every
retakannya
once in a
pula.
while to relieve some stress. She
Keren
even
sih.
adjusts her training regimen to
Kalau
make up for her snacking.
Bukannya mirip kayak itu, apa ya sih?
She trains more than any other member of the special patrol. Her platoon
Siapa
really
ya
admires her
namanya?
for that.
Wow.
Yang
okay,
dari
she's got
Inazuma.
some willpower. That is awesome. She's really admirable.
Kucing Dendro ya, aku lupa itu namanya.
Van Leslie Marksman ya guys.
Bukannya ultinya mirip kayak dia ya, cuy.
Okay.
Yeah. The special patrol used to have problems with
Tapi dia Dendro sih,
insubordination,
tapi
but ever
ultinya
since
mirip
Chevrolet
anjir.
took control, everyone has fallen into line, which does not surprise me at all. She commands respect among her peers, and she's a formidable fighter, and she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards.
Iya bener-bener.
She always tries
Iya,
to be an
Pak
example
Yoro.
for
Serem, Ci,
others
dia
to
tuh kayak
follow, whether
pom-pom.
it's investigating cases or in marksmanship.
Apa perasaan Om Ci?
Pom-pom, cuy. Emang sih kayak pom-pom.
Using a musket. She must be a pretty good shot.
For sure. Chevrolet and her musket are basically partners in crime. They're inseparable. She definitely knows her way around the
Berapa
fire.
attack
Chevrolet
itu?
uses her musket to fire at opponents during her elemental skill. For a
Oh,
period of
bisa
time
dibidik,
after
Cuk.
unleashing her elemental skill,
Anjir keren.
Chevrolet will continuously restore HP to the active
Jadi mirip
Awal
kayak
efek
itu.
During her elemental
skillnya
burst,
Navia
Chevrolet fires
sama
an explosive grenade with her
si
musket, which will
Charlotte.
split into secondary explosive shells upon
Lainnya tak boleh itu cuy. Bukannya udah ada ya. Boleh yang kayak gini ya cuy. Si Mika juga sama sih kayak gini cuy. Bisa dibidik skillnya.
That's right. Chevrolet obtains an overcharged ball when a nearby party member triggers the overloaded reaction. Holding Chevrolet's
Bisa-
elemental skill will consume this
Bisa
special
nge-heal gitu,
to
eh.
unleash
restore
an even
SP.
more powerful pyro attack that covers a larger AoE.
Apa ya?
This attack will also grant
Di
an
tulisannya
attack
ada
buff to
AOE
all
sih.
pyro and electro
Di
characters.
link
Atau
AOE Pyro
kayak-
Damage.
Okay, so
Fountain
that's
line.
where the name overcharged ball comes from.
Chevrolet actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the protagonist believed that names held a lot of power. If you give something a cool sounding name, then you
Cik,
give
kok nyantol
yourself
aku?
an advantage over your
Maksudnya healer
enemies.
kah atau gimana
That
ini?
kind of logic
Tapi
resonated
di
with her, I
bawahnya
guess.
ada she will
Well, I guess she has a
continuously
point.
restore
I should
HP
also
to
mention
your
what
active
happens if Chevrolet
character
is paired with
on the
all pyro
field.
and electro characters. If your party contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's pyro and electro resistances to decrease.
Okay, so it seems like Chevrolet
Cuma
could
saya
really
kebingungan
shine
sih.
in an overload team comp. But I also did notice that Chevrolet isn't
Lah masa healer
Jadi
guys?
mirip kayak itu apa sih?
Gak expect Om Ci.
Honestly, if I were a criminal,
Cookie apa ya?
I feel like I'd be pretty nervous if she came after me.
Oh, for sure. Most people who have something to hide avoid her like their lives depend on it. And maybe it does. In all seriousness, though, that's why Chevrolet trains so hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs.
Mirip
So
Cookie
when
kayaknya.
Chevrolet is in your party, stamina
Eh,
consumption
tapi kok
from
stamina?
is
Healer sih
decreased.
dari skill
Stamina-nya lebih
atau
hemat.
partinya
Nah.
yang khusus ya?
These two new characters
Kalau
are great.
ada
Khusus
apa ya
overload.
karakter ini di
Apa
dalam
ya, debat gitu?
Oh,
partinya.
it's so hard to choose.
I know.
Lumayan sih untuk explore.
I will make
Iya,
this even
cakep
harder
sih,
for you.
emang cakep.
We're about to take a look at what event wishes that travelers can look forward to in version 4.3. The candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial is about to
Halo.
get even bigger.
Oh no.
Kalau dilihat gitu ya, ini
In
dari
the first
Ayaka
half of
harusnya.
version 4.3,
Nah ini,
travelers
best
can
one
look
ya.
forward to
Waduh,
events
Navia
like
sama
Ayaka.
Ayato,
A new
Ayato,
three-star
Ayaka.
will also be
Nih
featured in
weapon
the weapon
cuy,
event wish.
In the
lumayan.
second half of version 4.3,
Waduh,
we'll
Raiden
have
anjir
returning
sama
event wishes from the Raiden Shogun
Yoimiya.
and
Tapi
Yoimiya.
karakter ininya
During
masuknya
this
ke
time,
PES 2
Chevrolet
ya?
will also
Kenapa nggak ke
receive
PES
a
pertama,
huge
Cuk?
drop rate boost.
Wah.
Be sure to check them
Ini
out if you're
dilema nggak sih
interested.
bannernya
That's
PS1
awesome.
PS2 ini?
Travelers can also look forward to two new artifact sets.
Nah loh, bingung kan?
Songs of Days Past and Nighttime Whispers.
Oh ini new artifact ya?
Ada fak
Ya.
Be sure to
baru.
keep an eye on future announcements to learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect time for our first break. We've shared a ton of information so far, and I bet travelers could use some time to digest it all.
You're
Mau
right.
ngecen ini kasih Ren.
Definitely.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the second group of redemption codes. The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chiyoria Boutique and will return
Waduh,
shortly.
Siapa yang mau jadi tumbal mid splitter lagi guys?
pilihan sulit
Aduh.
Kode redeem, kode redeem.
Tapi gak expect Bung Om Ji kalau si Severus tadi itu masuk healer ya. Kok ya gak cocok ya? Ngelek kah? Bener win-win piye nih? Bagi Om Ci tidak win-win ini. Sing Om Ci incer weapon nih buat si Ayaya. Tapi karakter Om Ci ngincer api ya gitu kan, bingung kan?
Q C4
Kasihan Joey.
C T4.
Maklum game, dia pasti datang di saat bannernya tidak tepat tuh kayak gitu loh. Oke kayak inyem. Tapi weapon apinya
Pilihan
Iya,
yang
makanya
sangat
itu.
sulit bagi para
Masih oke sih,
player
cuman crystallize
pemula.
enggak salah.
Enggak sih kalau bagi iya sih. Untuk para player yang baru main agak sulit sih, karena ada Ayaya yang pas pertama, udah itu di pas 2-nya ada Raiden, jadi pilih salah satu. Kalau kita pilih Ayaya atau Raiden sama aja, so item mereka berdua kan ada di Inazuma anjir.
While the travelers have been able to see her store in the court of Fontaine, they finally get to meet her in
Oh,
person.
event utama.
Yes, I know.
Mamam yang kejar donat
Travelers
kan.
can also look forward to meeting Ayaka
Marah
and
sih.
Ayato in Fontaine. Chiori suggested that they should
Lumayan.
stop by, so here they are. So cool.
Hey, this is actually the
Ada
perfect
weapon
time
baru.
to hear
Itu
from our
tahu.
sponsor.
Tuh
An
Primal
Inazuma
sih.
fashion icon, Chiori.
Kalau nggak salah kan
Chiori
dia
is
ini
the
kiri
one-stop
cat
shop
ya.
for the latest and most
aku eman
influential
bel
fashion in
ginjal Om
Fontaine.
Cibe.
That is right. Chiori is acquainted with the
Makin kita nih
Kamisato
crossfire
siblings
nggak?
because she's also from Inazuma. She actually introduced
Hujannya
Ayaka and Ayato
win-win
to
ini, weaponnya
Xavier
win-win semua
and
menurut Om Jenny
recommended that
harusnya.
they make the trip to Fontaine for the Fontinalia Film Festival.
So exciting! Will you tell us
Momennya
more about the
kapan?
Fontinalia Film
Asal
Festival?
Oh, the Fontinalia Festival was established to commemorate the
Kelihatannya
legendary Loch Knights.
win-win.
According to the myths, they went on
Iya
a quest
sih.
to search for the Oceanids
Di pas
and
2
eventually
ada
welcomed the
critical
Hydro Archon
damage
Egeria
sama
to
anak
Fontaine.
kiri Charles, tapi
One of
itu
the most important
dua
festivals in
senjata itu
Fontaine.
sangat
Right,
bagus
but the
untuk
Wind
karakter
Boom
yang
Festival is to
lain.
Mondstadt, and Lantern Rite is to
Di
Leeuwarden.
senjata pas pertama ada
Ada festival di
2
Fontaine gitu
The
kan?
Fontaine Film Association
crit, yang pertama
proposed
Krema crit
Fontinalia Film
red sama
Festival
satunya
earlier
crit
this year.
damage.
During this time, the public may submit films for evaluation. The entry with the highest score will
buat
be given the
film.
Farina Award
Win-win
by the
sih,
association.
apalagi pas
Well,
pertama kan
you see
win-win.
Farina
Kalau kita
working
nggak
with Ayaka
dapet
and the others
senjatanya
here.
Navia, kita dapat senjatanya
Does
itu.
this mean
Tapi
there's a
tadi
chance Farina
Navia
might
masuk
win
standar
the
nggak sih?
Farina Award? Okay,
Sebetulnya
now I'm
tiga
intrigued.
Pas
Iya,
1
iya.
itu Navia
tahu?
sama Ayaka.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you in
PS
suspense.
2-nya Raiden
Travelers are
sama
curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in
Yoimiya.
Fontaine, or how Farina fared. You'll just have to play the event when the new version becomes available.
So we know that several friends from Inazuma will be in Fontaine
Untuk
for
karakter
Fontinalia
bintang
Film
4-nya yang ini yang baru itu masuk ke PS2.
Travelers will also have the opportunity to participate in a variety of
Kan dibilang
activities
tipis-tipis
during
kan.
the festival. Each one will have
Meskipun ngertinya yes dan no.
Win-win sih bisa dibilang untuk pas
The
pertamanya.
first activity booth is the
Pas
1000
keduanya juga
pace
lumayan win-win
interdiction
juga sih.
5-minute sharpshooting zone.
Karena
In this activity,
ya
travelers
karena kan
will use
senjatanya
the
itu kan
special security
bisa
and
dipakai
surveillance
untuk
patrol
karakter yang lain.
simulation device to practice targeting and shooting
Anjir,
Wah, ini
main
baru game baru nih.
main game apa ini sih?
Experience how fun target
Main
practice
tembak-tembakan kok.
Jarang-jarang
The
nih ada kayak gini.
second activity booth is called Trick Shots, Tricky Lights.
FPS anjir.
Travelers will use the studio's
Battle
special
Royale
lighting
anjir
effects
dia
to
pakai
film a fight
sniper.
scene. Take advantage of the buffs brought
Anjir,
about
kayak
by
epic
special
scene gitu
lighting
ya?
effects to defeat
Hitam
an
putih
endless
nggak
stream
tuh
of opponents and
eventnya?
obtain a higher score.
So cool.
Kok doa aja gitu
Keren
sih.
sih.
Kok heran anjir.
Giving off old movie vibes.
Buat mid splitter lah doain gitu.
Super smooth. It's all
PT-nya
so
jauh semua lah game gini.
Oh, for sure. But not everyone is enjoying the fun
Baru
and
beda
games.
dari biasanya sih menurut
Travelers
Om
will
Ji.
meet a contract employee at the
Apa nih,
third
Deadson?
activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client. During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization
Ini
mechaballs.
kita ngumpulin versus toh.
Oh, menggiring domba yang hilang ini ya.
Gelut-gelutan cuy, siapa yang paling banyak tuh ngumpulinnya anjir. Ngeri anjir.
You can find jump boosters around the
Splitter
festival.
season 3.
Travelers can use them to jump
Keren,
Kita buktikan
keren
nanti
anjir.
ya Om Ci gacha mid splitter apakah dapet ya.
Ini kalau dibuat PVP bagus ini cuy.
Udah masih
Versus itu, player versus player.
Emang
The
menggesekkan
more
dressing
mechaballs
gitu.
that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
The fourth activity booth is called
Tidak ada
Into the
sinyal.
Keren ya.
Travelers will
Anjir.
get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and narration techniques.
Cool. We get to make a
Foto.
movie.
Oh, wait, shoot.
Mirip
Oh.
kayak event foto sebelumnya ya. Tapi kita ini
Para
seperti
TV ini.
membuat
Foto
kayak
perempuan.
koran kabar gitu atau cerita kayaknya.
Now that I think about it, a Fontanian man
Oh iya, kayak kita membuat frame-frame video jadul kayak biasa ya.
Sakit loh Kim rasanya Kim asli.
Since she opened Shioria's
Udah
boutique in
season nggak
Fontaine.
dapet Om Jin.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme for our commercial. Actually, Ayaka and Ayato aren't the only Inazumans traveling
Keren
abroad
sih.
in version 4.3.
Tapi kalau
Just arrived in
dapat
Leyland for her class
bintangnya kecil ya mau gimana tuh? Jadi kan belum tentu juga dapat poin yang besar sih.
He brought his Onikabuto with him.
Event Kabuto ini lagi. Terakhir kali ini event keluar kapan ya?
The Arataki
Di zaman
Blazing
Sumeru sih kalau
Armor
nggak salah.
Battle
Tapi nggak tahu di
Bootcamp.
batch berapa
That
ini.
name is definitely very Ito.
For sure. And there was also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battled against a super powerful beetle battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hanakado.
Yep.
Apa?
Grandmaster
Grandmaster?
Hanakado made an impressive
Hanakado?
showing during the last Beetle Battle event. This time, he's made the trip to Liyue with Ito. It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious new Beetle Battle master.
What? Who is it? Tell us.
Tell us,
Oh,
I'm
Onikabuto.
sorry, I can't give that away. Travelers will have to
Apakah
discover their
gameplaynya
identity
mirip
through
kayak
Besides
event
the
sebelumnya?
meeting
Wah,
Oh,
iya
alah
tuh
yang
sama
ini.
aja anjir.
Travelers can also look
Tapi
forward
ada
to new
tangkisnya,
ways to
Cuk.
battle. While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto
Apa-apa
to
nih
use
ini,
Star
Cuk?
to defend against electro bullet and jet stream attacks.
Oke lah, Kak Bapak
Ada
ini masih lumayan.
seatnya,
Movement,
Cuk.
charge, and
Anjir.
guard strategies to topple your opponents no matter what they throw at you. Master them, and you'll be ready to
Anjir.
tackle the ultimate
Anjir, bisa
trial
di-counter.
of the strong.
Ooh, Trial of the
Ini
Strong.
masih suka Om Jin lah event yang ini.
Travelers can look forward to
Sama sing
encountering
main
an old friend
musik-musikan
in the
suka.
Fontanian countryside.
Apa nih mini
Oh,
sini?
ini apa nih?
Ullman
Pet
came to
baru
Fontaine
kayaknya.
and he brought his treasure map
Oh,
and
yang dari Fontaine nih
treasure-seeking
sekarang.
Sealy along with him.
Kembali kamera enggak tuh?
Our mini Sealy friend is back!
It's so cute. Travelers can help restore the
Alah,
Sealy's
jadi
vitality
kita
by
mencari
absorbing energy from the locations that are marked on
bukan
Ullman's
apa ya?
treasure map. In return, the Sealy will guide us to
bukan
the
deh.
locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event,
Ah,
you can
PS2,
exchange them for
PS2.
various
Alah.
rewards, including a mini Sealy.
Cukup
in
sih
your
harusnya.
Oh ya,
Di
Cat
PS2 ya,
Show.
Okay, so in
Susah
the event
P1
preview,
ini.
it looks like
Gadget.
some of the treasures located
Tapi cuman
underwater,
di
but
dalam
when I
eventnya
first arrived
saja
in
ya.
Fontaine, I
Bakalan ada
discovered that
kadaluarsanya
Sealy can
masalahnya
follow me
ini.
underwater. Is
Cuman
this
bisa milih satu, kan?
treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event,
Tapi
a
ini
new
cuman
mini
di dalam
Sealy
infonya
named
saja kan?
Brilliance
Ada
will be
kadaluarsanya atau
available.
enggak sih?
This new mini
Bagus ya
Sealy
si
can
Fontaine ini.
travel
Ya
underwater.
kadaluarsa. Nah, gue juga kurang tahu anjir.
Treasure
Kalau
isn't
gue
the
lihat sih
only
itu
thing
katanya
you'll discover in
kayaknya itu
Fontaine's
kadaluarsa.
countryside. You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique sword master who searches for the meaning
Event
of
baru
battle.
lagi ini. Kayaknya melawan mekanik lagi, Cok. Kayak melawan bos-bos
Semangat kalau gitu.
atau musuh gitu.
Each challenge stage will
Combat
contain
challenges.
2 rounds.
Alah.
Travelers must
Kayak
select
mirip
one
kayak
character
event sebelumnya
before
itu
the
mah.
challenge starts. One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
After you complete a blade dance
Ya mirip
objective
kayak
during the
event
challenge,
sebelumnya
you will
gitu
Coba
yang ada di
30.
Inazuma.
defeating
Eh,
opponents
scalingnya
while
Yang ada di
apa ini?
Sumeru
active will
yang
grant
ketika
you
mau
Apakah attack?
event
And
mendapatkan
another old
skinnya
friend is
Lisa.
returning in version
Ini mirip ya?
4.3. That's right. It's
Jinbei,
Lupin.
Jinbei
Oh,
Libin.
betul.
Asik ah.
And if
Lumayan.
Lupin is around, then that must mean we'll have a chance to trade a bunch of items.
Nah, ini Om
with
Ci paling suka
friends
ini.
again.
Event paling
Suka
suka
ini.
Om ini.
Lumayan dapat informasi dari, untuk
Okay, so it
Natalan
looks
kan.
like Lupin isn't the
Masalahnya
only
kita
old
juga
friend
nggak tahu
we
kan
Paling mantap ini
in
event.
di
4.3.
eh,
Several familiar faces
apa sih,
will join
konten
the
itu
team
sampai patch
location
berapa gitu.
TCG. After this update, travelers will have
TCG.
the
Wah, Om Ci
opportunity
TCG
to
ini
challenge
lama
players
nggak
to
Lupin
main.
nggak lanjut ke Natlan. Iya
Ooh,
sih.
a new Fontaine
Tapi kan
themed table customization
dia
will
lumayan
also
dapat
be available.
informasi
aslinya
dari
Prime
penjelajah di sana kan, ada petualang
Berarti
gimana
aslinya.
gitu.
I know, so exciting.
Tapi lumayan gitu,
Travelers can look
dapat
forward to the
informasi
addition of
beberapa
several
kan
new
dari sana.
cards, including 6 new character
Nggak
cards.
bisa mencerna
Plus,
kata-katanya di
5
live
new
anjir.
monster
Cepet
cards.
banget ngomongnya. Iya.
Saya
Makanya
tidak
nanti
terlalu
gue akan
tahu ya
lihat
tentang
live yang ada di
Iya,
YouTube-nya
Tavern challenges.
yang biar ada
But
translate-nya
that's not
gitu.
all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the
Jadinya
Kingdom
2 kali aku
Battle mode.
nonton
Be on the lookout for
ini
future announcements.
There's TCG content to look
live
forward to
streamingnya.
outside the game as well. The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
Apa itu di?
Apakah
Travelers can look forward
limited
to some
ini
friendly
eventnya?
competition between
Sekarang kan
16
ada
of the
event
top
yang
TCG
cuman
players
limited
all
kan.
across
Damn it,
Asia. I heard they're some of the best
Lipin
in the
ketemu
world.
traveler ya
So
mungkin
cool.
saja
Be sure to
ketemu
follow the
Lumin
Astro
gitu
Carnival X
atau
or Twitter
traveler yang
account to
lain
stay
gitu.
up to date on the
Mungkin
latest
saja
news
kan.
about this epic
Tapi
showdown.
bukan Ether Lumin. Iya, makanya itu.
Om sih seneng ya, cuman
Ketemu sama
bukanya kadang
traveler
Well, hang
ah
on to that
traveler
feeling,
yang lain
because
gitu
we're
yang
taking a
dari
short
sana
break to
atau
look at the
sempat
next group of
melewati
Campus pasir.
daerah
We'll be
sana
back
lah.
to sharing more exciting information about version 4.3 in
Kan
just a
dari
moment.
leaknya sih kayak gitu yang aku
Oke,
dengar.
kode redeem terakhir.
Nah,
8.
kode redeem baru. Ngalah, salah.
Iya. Lumayan tuh, 300 tuh. Kalau nggak ada ya bantuan 1.600 gitu ya.
8 BQ 9 C MM
Kan, tapi enak, Pak, kalau dipikir-pikir.
PM.
Ya kurang tak kopi diskon.
Oke. Itu harusnya udah selesai ya. Karena cuma 3
Kalau Om
kode
Ci
redeem
pikir-pikir-
saja sih harusnya.
Kalau Om Ci pikir-pikir enak loh. Kalau krip damage-nya udah dapet kan tinggal ke lainnya, Pak.
Welcome back, travelers. We've introduced a lot of content, and we've gotten a ton of
Katanya
inspiration
dia
from
jatuh kemana gitu.
Honestly,
Iya.
our promotion is
Yang dari leaknya kan
definitely
kalau nggak
shaping
salah
up.
kan dia
But
jatuh ke salah satu lubang gitu.
let's dive into the system
Udah itu ketemu
optimizations that
salah
our team has
satu
prepared for
traveler
version
yang
4.0.
lain gitu.
Okay. First, we have some
Artifact
artifact-related
interface
optimizations to
optimization.
introduce.
Udah itu dibantu
With an
untuk naik ke
ever-increasing
atas
amount of
ya.
artifact sets to
Atau
choose from,
travelernya
travelers may
travelernya
use
itu ada di
clear
atas
way to
gitu.
filter and locate
Dia
desired
cuman
artifacts.
minta tolong gitu,
After the
tiba-tiba
version
dibantu.
4.3 update,
Ya aku tahu sih kayak
travelers
gitu.
can check out artifact
Aku
set
lihat di kita di
recommendations for
Liben
Genshin.
ngelik
See what artifact
beda
sets
universe.
active
Iya,
players have been choosing for that
aku
character
juga
recently.
udah pernah lihat juga itu.
Oh, gini kan enak ada rekomendasi.
Nih, sistem baru.
Now, when filtering
Ini yang kita
artifacts in your
inginkan kan.
inventory, you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches.
Kan
With
enak
the
tuh ada
automatic
sistem
locking
begini
function,
dia.
Newly acquired artifacts that fit your locking criteria will automatically be locked when added to your inventory.
Oh, that's awesome.
Travelers can have up to 2
Oh, enak ya.
preset auto lock plans for
Buat
each
interface yang baru.
artifact set. Travelers can choose
Sistem
their
baru,
own or
coy,
follow the
sistem baru.
recommended settings summarized for active player data. Since it may take some time to collect the necessary statistics,
Jadi ketika
new
kita
artifact
mau
sets will not
seperti
feature recommended locking settings
ngelok
immediately.
apa ya artefak yang kita inginkan, kita bisa milih gitu statnya seperti apa aja. Nanti otomatis ke lock gitu ketika kita lagi farming di domain atau scambox.
Users will be able to sort
mitos.
artifacts by 3 different
Mitos
attributes.
bel biasanya
Plus,
gitu Om Citu.
the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to
Udah itu
add
pas
greater
awal
amount
tadi
of
kalau nggak
enhancement
salah itu
materials
kita bisa ngatur
Ya, kalau di-
set
Kalau di
pertama
trialnya mesti
itu
gini,
pakai
settingnya
artefak
bisa
apa
upgrade
gitu, set kedua juga pakai
Ternyata
artefak
tidak
apa
seindah
gitu.
itu, Bos.
Be on the lookout for future announcements to
Kalau
learn
tadi
more.
itu kalau nggak salah itu menambahkan slot untuk nge-up karakter.
So,
Up
travelers
alter
can
dah
look
kalau
forward
nggak
to
salah.
artifact-related optimizations and future version updates. Improvements to equipping artifacts and other
Masalahnya di sini
artifact-related
banyak sekali
optimizations
untuk
are all in
nah
the
ini
works.
optimasi
In
sistem.
addition, the project
Banyak
team
loh.
has made adjustments to provide smoother
Masalahnya
reception and enhancement experiences
banyak
for travelers.
sistem baru di
When you
update
level up a
inilah
character,
untuk
enhance an
mempermudah
artifact, or
player
enhance a
gitu.
weapon, you no longer have to click so many pop-up windows.
Kan sebelumnya kan masalahnya cuma difokusin
Tapi kan ada
ke
kemudahan gitu kan ya.
explore, Arcane Quest, one click ekspedisi. Nah itu juga kalau nggak salah itu udah di reveal
This new
pas awal-awal dah
significantly reduces the amount of pop-up windows that we have to
sebelum
click through. So
banner.
travelers can look forward to a much
Ya
smoother
sebelum banner muncul
enhancement
itu
and
udah
leveling
dikasih tahu
process.
itu.
The next optimization
Tapi ya,
is
halo
made
Bang
it
Irfan.
easier to repeat domain challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run
Nih
all
Pak,
the way
kesesunuk
to the
lubang
center
yang
to
malah
start a
jalan-jalan
challenge.
tuh.
But after this update,
Yang jalan-jalan
travelers
di
who choose to
domain anjir.
continue in a domain challenge will load right
Langsung
next
muncul
to
di
the area
depan
where you
kuncinya
actually
anjir.
start fighting, which is amazing. So,
Oh,
happy
langsungan.
farming, everyone.
Oh, paham.
This should make it way easier
Khusus
for players
bagi
to farm
player yang
artifacts
malas
for Avia.
jalan gitu.
Nopal jin.
Yang mageran aja.
Version 4.3
Kalau ini aku
will make it
kurang tahu
easier
ini.
to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the chasm. In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed to the Archon Quest. In this update, travelers no longer need to complete those 2 world quests. Instead, travelers
Serius?
can speak
Hah?
directly to the miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint. It will take them to the corresponding area
enak
and
kali, Cak.
automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon
Serius?
quest.
Jadi kalau
Langsung gitu kan?
jadi kita tidak
This will
gimana
hopefully
sih?
make it easier for travelers to
Jadi
quickly
kita tidak
progress through
perlu
Archon quests.
Kok enak
menjalankan
sekali. Saya tuh dulu
cerita
tidak
utamanya
begitu,
gitu biar bisa masuk ke
And claim those sweet
map
intertwined
barunya,
as
anjir.
fast as possible.
Anjir lah.
Definitely.
Ini
Bisa
cuma
kayak
bisa
gitu.
jelasan doang kan Mas tadi?
One-click expedition
Atau
will be
salah ya
available
gue
starting in version 4.3.
menerjemahkannya.
This will allow travelers to
Nah,
claim
ini
expedition rewards
ekspedisi.
and
Kalau
basic
nggak salah kan
expedition
pas
rewards.
awal-awal
Gak ketinggalan
Travelers will
domain.
also
live
be able to claim processed
itu udah dikasih
ingredients
tahu
and
dah.
forged items
Kalau nggak
with a single
salah.
click.
Oh, sweet.
Jangan kasih saran,
It's gonna make it
bisa.
easier to collect rewards from Catherine.
Definitely. There's also
Banyak
a ton
diimprove
of
ini
other
kekurangannya.
life
Iya,
improvements
banyak
for
diimprove
this
sih.
version.
Enak
For
bu.
example,
Banyak sekali diperbarui.
optimizations have
Ada
been
5
made to
ini.
enemy tracking with the adventure
Satu
handbook and
apa
character
ya?
selection logic during crafting and forging.
One click
In
expedition
addition,
deh
when
ya.
performing mystic offerings,
Apa sih?
travelers will now be able to add
Satu
artifacts and
optimize itu bisa
matches. A lot to look
beberapa
forward to. So be sure to
itu.
check future
Iya,
announcements
kenapa
Sama-
baru sekarang bu?
Moving on from
Heran dong
optimization,
dia.
mempermudah
a new
gitu,
Fontaine
beberapa
style realm
mempermudah.
layout will be added
Satu
to the
optimas
thread.
bisa sampai 2 atau
Simply
3
purchase
gitu untuk
the corresponding
mempermudah
items from
satu
Hubby to unlock
sistem
it.
itu.
Ah, it looks like an aquarium.
Namanya juga Genshin.
Travelers can use ocean
Lumayan.
currents to
Mau gimana
travel
lah?
between the
Pot-
islands in the
pot
sea.
baru.
Wah, ini
Ini kan
kalian
dikhususkan untuk yang suka
percipotan
desain pot
dalam
sih.
air ya.
It looks like a cool underwater
Tapi kayaknya bakalan
kingdom.
nge-lag
It's just
banget
so
sih ini.
pretty.
Masalahnya kan di dalam laut coy.
And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's going to come up with. Especially my friend's teapot.
Ah, you just want to copy their designs, don't you?
Bagus sih, tapi kan ya sama aja coy.
Manusia
Bagi kita
air,
yang
eh,
HP
manusia
kan,
ikan.
kan ketar-ketir anjir.
Super excited.
Berat nih size-nya. Saya
I
setuju.
know, right?
Sepertinya
The
update-nya
annual
nggak
Genshin
main-main
Impact
ya.
Online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey is coming soon.
Broadcast time.
Yay! I
Desember
heard this year's
22.
concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic
Apa ini?
melodies and
Program
an
broadcast
Giga.
time Desember 22.
Ributnya cuma
Full
rumah
program
satu doang.
amazing moments
dessert
that this
time.
concert has in store.
Sama kok
Apa tadi?
juga cuma satu rumahnya.
Anjir gue nggak terlalu memperhatikan cok. Apa ini? Walah, ini cok.
Ini
Kira apaan? Ada ini.
kita tutup buat nambahin sesnya aja. Aduh. Perasaan Om Cito habis baru ngabusin game gitu ya. Game-gamenya habis Om Cito hapus kok. Yo,
Kirain anime
Nambah
Genshin
berat
tuh ya
seperti
sama
itu.
anjir. Kirain anime Genshin
aduh
anjir.
juga ngawur.
Ada cuman
Udah ini ya, habis ini harus ya.
orkestra atau apa itu aku sebutannya ya. Genshin Concert
Apa
Melodies
konser
of
selalu betul.
and Endless
Itu tujuan utama
Journey.
diadakannya konser ya guys.
Nah ini apa ini?
Pertanyaannya kapan ini
Oh
animenya?
anjir. Ah,
Katanya kemarin dapat
Will
adaptasi.
also be online soon, so stay tuned, travelers.
cari kali apa ya?
Concerts to look forward to.
Dikasih tahu ada anime Genshin Impact itu kapan sih cuy?
Wah, yang penting
Tahun
muncul,
yang
Pak.
lalu itu 2 tahun yang lalu ya cuy.
So be on the lookout for more information.
Lupa aku.
At the end of version 4.3,
Alah nge-lag.
Nguni Celesti.
No.
also look forward to the release of the 4th Genshin Impact character OS
Loh.
tea album.
Anjir.
Kan itu dari tahun berapa? Masih kemarin itu.
Feature 26
Udah
character
di
songs
per-PHP
created by the Hoyo Mix
gitu kan.
team.
Wait,
Apa?
Cepat anjir. Sinyalmu kok kuat 740 720p. Ya nggak terlalu kuat-kuat amat lah. Nggak terlalu kuat-kuat amat.
Siapa tahu kan.
Lumayan lah, lumayan kuat gitu.
That means it's time for the version 4.3 special program.
Oh, udah selesai.
to close.
Oke,
Tapi
udah selesai kan.
ini
but we haven't even
Bentar,
come up
ini
with a
yang di
plan
YouTube
for
apakah
the
Buat
udah
pengen
keluar
nagih
gitu?
We've already finished
Tapi
shooting.
Yang
kenapa
dari
rasanya
YouTube
bareng
officialnya
It
gitu.
was a pretty good commercial.
Gimana mau
Apakah udah mulai live stream ya?
Wipennya Ayah belum dapat.
Chioria Boutique after this.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important
Dulu
information today.
Lopi ini jadi
sure.
perlimitas
The most
gitu.
important part is our final word from our sponsor.
Bisa dimaklumi ya Pak ya kalau
Chioria
Lopi
Boutique.
dia.
I'm just
Au.
kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to let
Live
everyone know that
load
I'm so excited to be a part of
700
Genshin Impact, and I cannot wait for all of
720p
you to
anjir.
meet Chevron.
Oh,
totally.
iya
I
sih.
feel exactly the same. Can't wait to see
Kalau
more
untuk
of
nge-live
Navia
kuat
fighting
gitu,
action.
untuk nge-live gitu.
And also can't
Tapi
wait
aku
for little
dengerin suaranya
swimming
Nafi.
Tapi kalau untuk nonton
Pengisi bahasa Inggrisnya.
live streaming orang lain kadang ngadet
Fun,
nih.
especially the moment where we get to make like a little movie.
Yes.
Well, I'm just so glad that the three of us have been able to do this special program
Iya,
together. This has
siapa
been
Navia masuk
so
standar?
much
Tapi
Nah,
masalahnya
itu.
aku jarang sih kalau
Tapi kalau tadi dari omongan
aku.
orangnya nggak ada omongan
Tuh.
masuk standar gak sih?
4.3 special program.
Limit
I hope
gak
that
sih?
everyone's looking forward to experiencing all this exciting new content for themselves.
Kalau masuk
cara
standar kan
untuk
juga aja, Bu.
sampai 720p.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye guys. See you later.
See you.
Ngomong-
See you, Napi.
Ngomongnya 720p aja. Ya kan aku kebeblek. Kelewatan sih kalau ngomong. Kadang salah juga aku ngomong cuy.
Teng, teng, teng. Oke ya guys ya, jadi
Oh jam 8 anjir. Untuk di YouTube-nya.
kenapa bareng?
Berapa menit lagi ini? 19 menit.
Iya, kostum, tapi gak bakal keluar kostumnya Abah yang itu ya. Ini mana tadi? Indo capture. Nah,
Ya udahlah. Palingan gue farming bentaran aja, Cok. Udah aja kembali lagi ke YouTube. Karena cuma 19 menit ini. Untuk peluncuran pertaniannya. Perdana anjir. Jadi nanti kita nonton lagi live streamingnya anjir. Ya lumayan lah, tuh main 2 kali atau 3 kali gitu. Oh ya, siapa tadi? Si Abah Balap tuh main lu pakai Prims. Ya tunip error bang, mau gimana lagi cuy? Tunip error anjir. Ya pas awal itu di setting bisa, di setting gitu ketika mau mulai live stream. Wah, ngomong gimana sih ini? Tapi ketika kita mau mulai live streamnya itu malah error coy, muter terus, nggak bisa dimulai kan. Jadi aku pakai ini dulu. Bang Eki juga katanya mau pakai ini coy, udah beberapa kali ke depan lah kalau mau live stream. Lidah aku lagi saya rawon anjir ah. Oh iya, mumpung ada Bang Ivan nih di sini coy. Gue mau ngomong nih. Ngomong mau tanya ya. Gue mau tanya tentang ini atau golden drop ya untuk China. Itu China itu apa ya, bagus nggak kalau dipakaikan atau golden drop gitu? Masalahnya kalau aku baca 4 setnya akan meningkatkan 25 damage elemental skill juga kan, sama kayak 2 setnya. Tapi masalahnya ini secara langsung meningkatkan 25 damage elemental skill, atau ketika cuman dia si China tidak di dalam partinya gitu, di dalam party, ketika tidak dalam pertempuran gitu. Tidak, YouTube gue error. YouTube ya, YouTube-nya. Pakein 2 setnya aja. Butuh-butuhan enggak nih? Boleh. Boleh apa? 2 setnya lagi lo bisa pakai TF Wanderer atau 2 Maret. Bentar, 2 Maret. Itu AT yang mana lagi? Aku jarang nyari AT yang ada di Sumeru tuh. Ini bukan 2 Maret. Film desa juga bukan, Popularitas juga bukan. Mare, di mana kamu? Ada yang ini. Vermilion, as office. Kalau lo pakai 4 set, lo channelnya harus outfit ya. Oh, jadinya yang untuk 25% damage itu harus off ya. Halo tiga ya, kemarin sih. Itu sebelah golden. Oh, sebelah golden drop. Hah? Sebelah golden. Merah ya. Oh mare, anjir. Ngomong aja hunter napa, cok. Tanggal 9 sampai 12 dapat 200 primo 3 kali. Oi dik, oi. Halo Bang Diki. Oh ya, siapa katanya mau itu ya? Apa? Mau ikut nggak? Gue nggak bisa keluar. Gue nggak bisa keluar tuh main di jalan lah. Mau ikut nggak nih? Siapa tahu kan mau ikut coy. Mau nggak mau aku harus register websitenya. Nggak mau. Anjir, lo telat anjir ngomong ya coy. Gue udah keluar dari domain lo baru ngomong nggak mau. Main fun biasalah. Dia cuma ngomong hey, hilang orangnya. Jadi ya saya domain 2 kali aja lah. Nah, apa tahu itu malah udah kelewatan anjir untuk YouTube-nya. Jam 8 ya kalau nggak salah tadi dilihat. Iya jam 8 sih. Ngelik.
More speed.
Benar, gue harus di ini biar enak saja. Halo bah. Oh, kirain siapa. Oh iya, lu setting aja biar nggak full skin, jadi biar bisa menjat keluar. Ya sih, tapi nanti lah. Ya jam 8 cuy. Itu gue harus masuk ke aplikasinya anjir biar bisa. Aku siapa? Nggak tahu. Gue kan pikun cok.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. The night is cold. Beg for mercy. Crush. Eye for an eye.
Sorry coy. Sorry bang, saya orang pikun. Kenapa usia masih muda tapi otaknya udah pikun. Otaknya udah tua nih. Aduh, agak aneh sih.
Yahoo!
Oh, ayolah.
Can get away. Cool. Mine's a command. Teamwork is dreamwork. Shudder. Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
Dan kapul loh. Nice. Nggak nge-crit. Nggak nge-crit si anjir. Nggak nge-crit so. Apakah dapatnya lumayan? Katanya Bang Irfan 2 hunter sama 2 itu. Kalau itu hatinya gue udah lumayan bagus hatinya cok. Ini tadi ya arteku untuk buat Sainonya udah lumayan bagus anjir. Masalahnya kan Saino kan kalau aku di mereka kan di Batak lama lagi. Demi koko yang dicari-cari. Anjir mereka ini tuh. Oh, trailernya. Trailer ah. Kalau gue ngomong bahasa Inggris angel banget sih. Pindah lagi. Bro, kenapa ini? Kok tiba-tiba sini merah sinyalku?
Here we go. My guiding stars. Crush.
Belum. Tiba-tiba sini merah. Anjir.
Shudder. I condemn you. More speed. Yahoo! The night is cold.
Aneh kali kok tiba-tiba sini merah.
Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye. Crush.
Apa mungkin terjadi? Masih dilanjutin ya orang.
Time for takeoff. Going in. Stars, shine for me. My guiding. Shudder.
Jadi kita berjalan.
Rack and ruin.
Enggak upgrade siap. Hari-hari di upgrade. Live streaming gue kemana ini? Kok tiba-tiba bilang. Nah, hydro tapi ampas. Wah, lumayan. Tapi golden ya, golden tuh aku udah anjir. Cuman perlu hunter. Wus parah. Ayolah, dikit anjir so. Bahaya kali Anda ngomong anjir. Ding. Ya ya. Oke, ini terakhir. Ding ya ya. Gopal.
Let's play. Let's light it up. Not now. Beg for mercy.
Boy.
Shut up.
Hei. Kemana tadinya ya kalian dulu kan yang mulai duluan anjir deh. Harusnya gue yang heran cok. Malah kenapa kamu yang heran anjir.
I condemn you. Wouldn't gliding be time for takeoff? Here we go. Everybody stand back. Oh, mine's a command. Make I stop. Beg for mercy.
Riz, nyal merah anjir.
Rack and ruin.
600. Tumben kecil anjir. Oke, sisanya untuk yang gacha Navia lah. Siapa lagi anjir? Gue kan emang tujuannya untuk gacha Navia anjir. Ngumpulin ini primo. Ampas. Ini bagus sih untuk saya no cuy. Simpen dulu lah. Jangan seberat kita. Gue lagi di bawah-bawah anjir. Oke, tersisa 5 menit ya. Setelah ini selesai. Gue lagi yang di bawah-bawah tuh. Gue nggak nanya lu Nova. Oh, yo, ya, oke lah. Anjir, gue yang salah tuh. Gue yang kurang peka. Salah. Harus ya. Apa nih Diki nih? Jarang. Ada. Gue diem aja lah. Anjir deh. Si Diki ngomong kayak gitu coba ya nih. Mega kan besar aja. Lama kok ngomongin Naruto sekarang anjing. Bentar. Aku juga butuh sen sih. Jadi aku untuk pelukan hanya di sini sama ini. Tapi ini sulit sih. Bagus-bagus sih ini untuk golden drop. Nah aku udah ada. Ini kurang sih menurutku. Ini ada teks sih, tapi nggak tahu nanti dapetnya apa. Untuk di sini ada yang bagus, kagak. Ini lebih bapuk. Ini lumayan sih. Ini entahlah dapetnya apa. Oke lah. Biarkan segitu aja dulu. Mari kita runut kagak. Turun. Cuman kriteria 45 saja 185. Kalau di asken bisa 190 itu. Dia pindah ke YouTube lagi, cek. Untuk ke channel Genshin Impact-nya. Mana ini? Genshin Impact. Nah, rokok gue meledak sulah. Si Kiki masih tetap nyanyi, cok. Anjir. Open cam ge, gue mau lihat. Abang ganteng. Geli Jo kalau lu ngomong abang ganteng anjing. Tapi di sini masalahnya nggak ada kameranya ya, nggak kayak bisa langsung dipencet gitu untuk kameranya. Nah, langsung kameranya nggak bisa dinyalakan anjir. Udah lah nggak apa-apa. Salah. Ayolah. Kesel aing. 60 detik. Nah, tayang juga nih orang. Agak menyebalkan.
I ask that thou, who bravest the storm easily, answer 3 questions, lest I indulge in thy suffering.
So, ini kayak kembali ini gimana anjir? Ketutupan. Tolong. Anjir lah. So, tolong. Kayak nggak bisa untuk ini lagi. Gue nggak bisa mencet apa-apa. Sialan. Nah, akhirnya. Astagfirullahaladzim. Oh, ayolah, cok.
I ask that thou, who bravest the storm easily, answer 3 questions. I ask that thou, who bravest the storm easily, answer 3 questions, lest I indulge.
Umbrella warfare, I guess! Fire! Alright, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready.
Whoa, Marina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras go over your positions. Camera ready, get the clapperboard. Actors to your position. Lights, camera, action! Enough, villain! Pay for the death of our mother!
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Your crimes are evident! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
You mean
Did you really think you'd get away?
Chevres?
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves. Welcome back to the version 4.3 special program, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and today I'm joined by...
Hey everybody, I'm Brenna Larson, the voice of Navia, president of the Spina di Rosula.
And I'm Erica Lindbeck, the voice of Chevres.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program.
So excited.
It's so great. Program where we all get to sing everyone a little song.
Oh.
Huh? Okay.
Nice try. I've seen the special programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? You can sing a
I
little
love
song
singing,
about
listen.
Genshin. You know, Genshin Impact. No, okay.
Ooh.
Back to business. Okay, like we mentioned before,
Lah.
this program is sponsored by the Chioria Boutique. So
Perasaan
while we're
aku
doing
dinyalakan
content
kan?
for version 4.3, I also
Anjir.
wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without
Lu
introducing
denger kan
some
tadi
new
pas
characters.
itu
As you
nyala,
already
kok
saw in the
tiba-tiba langsung
trailer,
mati lagi loh.
Navia and Chevres will be our
Aneh
new
kali.
playable characters.
Yay!
Salah gue apa
I'm
tuh?
sure many of our viewers are already familiar with Navia after seeing her throughout Fontaine's Archon quest. But who is Chevres?
Who indeed? Other Fontaine characters have already mentioned Chevres before in their voice lines, but
Aduh.
Chevres will finally be making an official
Ribet
appearance
bedah.
in version 4.3.
I'm so excited!
So exciting.
Oh, by the way, what do you think of letting one of our characters from the new version take the lead role in our commercial?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're shooting a video for Chioria Boutique, then I
Di
think Navia would be an
friendzone,
obvious
nyebelin
choice.
banget
After all,
ah.
Navia's clothing was designed by Chioria
Tadi kan ada
herself.
suaranya
Wait,
kan?
Erica,
Pas
That
udah
was
masuk sini
actually a
lah, kok
really
hilang.
novel-sounding product placement for Chiori Boutique. You're amazing at this.
Nyebrang
I
emang
know it
ribet
sounds
so.
like product placement, but Shiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit. Next, let's have a look at her fashion show.
Ooh, and by fashion show, we mean her character showcase.
I always say that blind optimism
Nice.
isn't the answer.
Navia.
If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own
Kan
two
nggak apa-apa lah
hands.
coy. Di sini kan nggak ada apa ya. Ada cuy.
This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly
masalahnya
Shiori
kan
customized Navia's
itu,
clothes
cuy.
and accessories to reflect her personality? She clearly pays a lot of attention
Gimana
to
ya
the
tadi
small
aku mau
details.
ngomong anjir.
Erica, I love how seriously you're taking the sponsorship. It's really great.
Important.
While we're on this topic, though, Navia's
Gua lupa
parasol
tadi mau
seems
ngomong
pretty
apa.
interesting. On the outside, it looks like a
Hidup
delicate
kenapa nggak bisa
accessory used to block out the
nggak bisa
sun. But on
dimasukin
the
game
inside,
space-nya?
there's actually a
Oh, yang di
secret
deskripsi itu ya?
firearm that can be
Yang di
used to
deskripsi
ward
itu.
off enemies at a moment's notice. It's
Oh,
elegant
iya ya.
and fierce all at
Yang di
once.
deskripsi
Just
itu
like
kan.
Navia herself.
Exactly. Even when it comes to her enemies, Navia is not the type to eschew basic etiquette, so she prefers to maintain appropriate distance while in combat.
Pas
While
pertama
using
kali
her
gue live
elemental
stream kayaknya
skill,
bisa deh
Navia
itu.
opens
Tapi
her
nggak tahu kenapa.
gunbrella and fires multiple
Bisa,
Rosula
tiba-tiba
shard shots
bisa,
that can
tapi
pass through
setelah
opponents,
selanjutnya
dealing
nggak
geo
bisa gitu.
damage upon a successful strike. For a period of time after using her elemental skill, Navia's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused with the power of Geo,
Oh,
which
game space
cannot
enggak?
be overridden.
Now, when Navia's in combat, there are these little markings around her that
Game
look like bullets.
space.
I wonder if that's some sort of
Gue pernah
ammo for the
dengar.
gunbrella?
Oh yeah, yes, you guessed it.
Oh,
When
ya
a character
ampun,
in the
gue
party
salah
obtains an
nyebutin tadi,
elemental
anjir.
shard created
Salah
from the
jelasin,
crystallized
Kak.
reaction, Navia will gain
Nah, denger
crystal
aja.
shrapnel charges.
Kayaknya aku juga
Navia will
pernah
consume these charges after unleashing her
tahu itu
elemental
game
skill.
space.
Her skill damage increases with the number of
Tapi gue lupa
charges that
sumpah.
she's accumulated.
Oh, okay.
Untuk
So
penjelasan
you're
game
saying
space-nya
that
itu
Navia's
gimana?
elemental skill becomes more powerful if she works together with other characters in the party to trigger the crystallized reaction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great.
Navia's elemental burst calls forth the
Beneran,
Rosula
gue
Dorata
pernah dengar
Salute,
itu game
which
space ya.
unleashes a
Dulu
massive
ya.
bombardment on opponents in front of her,
Pas gue SMA.
periodically dealing Geo
pernah dengar
elemental
game
damage.
space itu.
I should also mention that Navia will accumulate
Coba
crystal
jelasin biar
shrapnel
gue inget
charges
lagi
at
itu game
certain
space ya.
intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorata Salute.
Kayak pernah
now
denger juga
that
itu.
salute is
Dan
spectacular.
tahu gitu
That's awesome.
penjelasannya gimana, tapi
I
gue
heard
lupa
that the
sekarang.
Spina di
anjir.
Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes before important negotiations. You know, as a way to celebrate future success. And don't misunderstand, you guys. It's not an
Saran?
intimidation tactic
Saran.
at all.
Oh, okay.
Benar,
Yeah,
kamar mandi.
I guess that's just the
Si
Spina's way of
anjir
showing
malah ke
respect
kamar mandi,
in
Cak.
their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Not intimidating at all.
No.
As the president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is
Ya udahlah,
always trying to
kamar
collect
mandi
the
sana,
latest
anjir.
intel
Kamar
by
mandi terus, Cak.
exploring all corners of Fontaine. When Navia is dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Fontaine, rewards gained will be increased.
Okay, so we just mentioned that Navia is the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Ada tulisan untuk
So
itu kan?
I think we should bring up Spina's
Masuk ke standar.
contributions to averting Fontaine's
Anjir,
prophesized
mata gue.
crisis. I mean, it was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Exactly. Some people even lost their lives during that disaster. I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on Navia,
Kayaknya nggak
but
masuk
she remained
standar.
tough and committed to leading the Spina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of
Kayaknya
Fontaine's
enggak
crisis, though the
Nggak masuk ke
prophesized
standar.
dangers are over, the town is probably
Kalau gue
still busy
lihat-lihat ya.
rebuilding everything, right? I bet Navia's going to be occupied with that for a long
Iya,
time.
nggak masuk ke standar.
Oh, definitely. That's something that travelers will be able to see for themselves. Navia's story quests, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson. Though repairing the houses will be straightforward,
mata gue
the
sakit.
emotional distress may be much more difficult to address. If you're curious about how Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm
Me
looking
too.
forward to seeing what happens. Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's time for Chevrolet to be in the spotlight. Okay, I
Sebutannya
know
itu mana tuh?
she's a newcomer. You probably can't
Chevreuse.
wait to learn more about her. So let's get right into it.
Okay.
Chevreuse.
How should I introduce her?
Aero.
First off, Chevreuse is the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. It's a Fontanian organization that handles all sorts of difficult cases and dangerous criminals.
Ooh. She doesn't like to appear in public without good cause, so if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble.
But as long as you're a law-abiding citizen, there's no need to worry. Chevreuse is actually really easy to get along with outside of work. Oh, Feastos are just the best snack. They're easy to carry with you and go with
Itu
so many
jajan atau
sauces.
makan siangnya, Cok. Banyak anjir.
Final warning.
Kayaknya makin lama bakalan mirip kayak gini, sumpah. Kayak apa ya? Battle nih ya. Di
What? That was so
karakter kedepannya.
fire. And I'm not just talking
Untuk
about her
karakter bidang
skills.
4 kan itu dulu kan
Oh my
udah
gosh,
pernah si
look at her
Mika. Sekarang
idol
malah nambah
animation.
lagi sama ini.
I love that she loves snacks. That
Terus
is so
kemungkinan
awesome.
juga
girl's
bakalan
girl.
nambah
She gets
lagi
it.
gitu.
She gets it. She really does. She's not exactly what you'd expect
Benar,
from the
Kuiper besar
captain of the
lagi.
special patrol, though, right?
I guess that's kind of true. I mean, Chevreuse' work as a captain can be
Ya,
really
kayaknya bakal
stressful.
nambah
I mean, I
lagi.
can't blame the girl
Untuk
for
bintang
indulging every once in a
5-nya
while
aja
to
udah ada
relieve some
Navia
stress.
loh.
She even adjusts
Untuk
her
charge
training
attack-nya
regimen
yang
to make up
bisa
for her snacking
lumayan agak
habits.
jauh lah.
In fact, she trains more than
Tapi
any other member of the Special Patrol. Her platoon really
Untuk
admires her for that.
soal jarak itu
okay,
lebih
she's
banyak,
got some
lebih
willpower.
jauhan
That
katalis
is
sih
awesome.
menurutku.
She's really admirable.
The Special Patrol
Tapi kalau soal
prioritizes combat
mekanik itu
ability
untuk
above all
hal
else.
baru
So
itu
the
masih seperti
organization
ini.
often
HPmu
attracts some
harusnya
eccentric
ada
personalities.
game space.
Yeah. The Special Patrol used to have problems with insubordination, but
space,
ever
yeah.
since Chevreuse took control, everyone has fallen into line, which does not surprise me at all.
Harusnya
She
sih
commands
ada
respect
sih.
among her peers, and
Ada
she's a
untuk
formidable fighter,
pengaturan
and
ya.
she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards. She always tries to be an example for others to follow, whether it's investigating cases or in marksmanship practice.
And it looks like a lot
Dulu
of her
aku
skills
pernah
involve
ya.
using a musket. She must be
Sering
a pretty good
sering
shot.
itu
For
menggunakannya.
sure. Chevreuse and her musket are basically
Tapi
partners in crime.
aku lupa
They're
itu
inseparable.
apa ya?
She definitely knows her way
Untuk
around a firearm.
tampilannya itu seperti apa
Chevreuse
ya?
uses her musket to fire at opponents during her elemental skill. For a period of time after unleashing her elemental skill, Chevreuse will continuously restore HP to the active character on the field. During her elemental burst, Chevreuse fires an explosive grenade with her musket, which will split into secondary explosive shells upon impact. Haha, impact.
Whoa. Wait, I noticed that Chevreuse has bullet-like markings around her during combat. Can
Tapi aku
she
tahu
shoot a
kok
special
itu
type of ammo?
That's right.
pernah denger
Chevreuse
aja game
obtains an
space gitu.
overcharged ball
Tapi
when a
dulu
nearby party
itu
member triggers
ketika
the
kita udah
overloaded
menggunakan
reaction.
game
Holding
space itu
Chevreuse's
seperti apa ya?
elemental
Itu
skill
aku
will
yang lupa
consume
ya.
this special ammo to unleash an
Anehnya.
even more powerful pyro attack that
Ah,
covers a
ini
larger
otak ya.
AoE. This attack will
Karena
also grant an
sering
attack buff to
mudang,
all
Cok.
pyro and electro characters in the party.
Okay, so that's where the name overcharged ball comes from.
Chevreuse actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the
Tapi
protagonist
beneran
believed that
sumpah
names
aku
held a
lupa
lot
ini
of
apa
power.
balap
If you
desa
give
apa
something a
apakah
cool
paling
sounding
fun
name, then you've given
apakah
yourself
si
an
Rico
advantage over your enemies. That kind of logic
atau
resonated with her, I
masalahnya
guess.
orang yang
Well,
sering
I guess she has a point.
ganti
I should also
nickname
mention what happens if
sama
Chevreuse is paired with all
banyak
pyro and
akun itu di
electro
sini
characters.
banyak kan jadi
If
gue
your
sampai
party
lupa
contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the
Game space itu
overloaded
bukan
reaction will cause an
performa.
opponent's pyro and electro
ya gue dulu
resistances
pernah
to
itu make
decrease.
Okay, so it seems like Chevreuse could
dia itu
really
untuk
shine
di
in
HP
an overload
baru
team
ini
comp.
aku belum
But
ketemu
I
juga
also
itu
did
untuk
notice
game
that
space
Chevreuse
nya
isn't solely limited to a musket. She also uses a polearm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a
untuk di HP
criminal,
lama sih
I feel like I'd be
dulu
pretty
aku pernah
nervous
make
if she
itu
came
game
after me.
space
Oh, for sure.
tapi di HP
Most people who have
baru
something to
ini
hide avoid
yang
her
aku
like their
gunakan
lives
untuk
depend
nge-live
on
itu
it.
aku
And
belum
maybe it
ketemu
does.
untuk
In all
game
seriousness,
space-nya.
though, that's why Chevreuse
Tapi harusnya
trains
sih
so
ada.
hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs. So when Chevreuse is in your party, stamina consumption from sprinting is decreased.
Oh, I love
Iya
that.
harusnya ada
These two
tapi
new
hanya
characters
saja
are
aku
great.
nggak ketemu
Both
aja
of them would
kayaknya
be great leads in our commercial.
belum
I don't
menemukannya
know,
aja
it's so
gitu
hard to choose.
I know. And I will make this even harder for you.
Oh no.
We're about to take a look at what
Tanggal
event wishes
20
that
ya ini
travelers can
banner
look
ya.
forward to in version 4.3. The candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial is about to get even
Oh
bigger.
iya, tanggal 20 ini bannernya akan
In the
muncul.
first half of version
Kalau
4.3,
dilihat
travelers can
dari
look forward to
itunya,
event wishes for Navia and
Yap,
Ayaka.
Navia
A new
sama
5-star Claymore,
Ayaya.
Verdict, will also be featured in the weapon event wish.
Dan weapon
In the
baru.
second half of version 4.3, we'll have
Dan untuk
returning
quest
event
2-nya
wishes
adalah
from the
ada
Raiden
Raiden sama
Shogun
Yoimiya.
and Yoimiya. During
Untuk
this time,
Yoimiya
Chevreuse will also
sendiri
receive a
bisa
huge drop
dibilang
rate boost. Be sure
build-nya
to check them
udah
out if
hampir
you're interested.
jadi,
That's
tapi crit
awesome.
damage-nya
Travelers can also look
bapuk.
forward to 2 new artifact sets in version 4.3.
Nah, itu dari
Songs
Games
of Days
Pass.
Past and Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep an eye on future announcements to learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect time for our first break. We've shared a ton of information so far, and I bet travelers could use some time to digest it all.
You're right.
Sepertinya aku harus cari-cari
Let's
lagi
take a
di
break while we take a look
pengaturannya.
at the second group of redemption codes.
Otak-atik
The
lagi
version
sana
4.3
sini
special
sana sini
program
biar
is
ketemu
brought to
itu
you by
Games Pass.
Chioria Boutique and will return
Tapi
shortly.
pastinya kalau di HP baru ini namanya sedikit diubah ya, atau namanya sama aja ya. HP-mu apa? Bukan Vivo sih, Oppo, Android, Redmi. Tapi untuk model sama yang lainnya aku nggak terlalu hafal ya. Redmi 10. Ya, Redmi 10. Kalau gue jelasin secara untuk penjelasan fullnya ini agak ribet. Yang lu pakai buat live kok iya ini Redmi 10. Kalau yang di HP
Welcome back,
satunya
everyone.
Vivo.
So, we've thoroughly
HP
discussed our
satunya.
casting options for the
Kalau
Chioria
yang untuk
Boutique
nge-live ini
commercial.
pakainya Redmi
But
10.
the content of the commercial is also important, right? Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for Chioria Boutique, then how about we include some event footage of Chiori?
Yay!
Chiori is actually going to appear in the event for version 4.3.
Xiaomi.
While the travelers have been able to see her store in the court of Fontaine, they'll finally get to meet her in person.
Yes, I know. Travelers can also look forward to meeting Ayaka and Ayato in Fontaine. Chiori suggested that they should stop by, so here they are.
So cool.
Hey, this is actually the perfect time for a word from our sponsor.
Anjir ini jam 8 tuh.
Inazuma-born
Iya,
fashion
ini kan
icon
jam 8 ya
Chiori.
anjir.
Chioria
Ini
Boutique
aja
is
live-nya
the
jam
one-stop
8
shop for
nih.
the latest and most influential fashion
Anjir
in
kok
Fontaine.
gue bisa sampai nggak nyadar gitu.
That is right. Chiori is acquainted with the Kamisato siblings because she's also
Ini kalau
from
gue
Inazuma.
cuman fokus ke
She
satu
actually
tempat
introduced
pasnya
Ayaka and Ayato
tempat-tempat
to
yang lain
Xavier
gue nggak
and
terlalu ngerti
recommended that
anjir.
they make the trip
Sampai
to
lupa.
Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
So exciting! Will you tell us more about the Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, the Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights. According to the myths, they went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to Fontaine.
Kalau gue
It's one of the most important
sebutin
festivals in
ini
Fontaine, like what the
untuk
Windbloom Festival is to Mondstadt and Lantern
Redmi
Rite is to
10
Lille.
apa
so exciting.
3
The Fontaine
Redmi
Film
10 apa
Association
3 jenis
proposed the
10
Fontanalia Film
10A
Festival earlier
10C
this year.
benar.
During this time, the public may submit
Ini
films
10
for
atau
evaluation.
10C ini.
The entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Well, we can see Farina working with Ayaka
Ini cuma
and the
Redmi
others
10
here.
doang. Cuma
wait,
tulisannya
Does
10.
this mean that there's a chance that Farina might win the Farina
Ada
Award?
kayak 10C
Okay,
atau
now I'm
10A
intrigued.
itu.
Well,
Cuma
I'm
10 saja,
sorry, but
Redmi
I'm gonna
10.
have to leave you in suspense. If travelers are curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in Fontaine, or how Farina fared, you'll just have to play the event when the new version becomes available.
Tadi laptop itu
So,
malah
we know
muter
that
di
several
HP
friends
ini
from
baik-baik
Inazuma will be in
saja. Ini
Fontaine for
gimana
the
ya?
Fontanalia Film Festival. But travelers have so much
Padahal yang
more
di
to
HP
be
itu
excited
lebih
about. Travelers will
besar
also
loh
have the opportunity
resolusinya.
to participate in a
Aneh
variety
kali.
of activity booths during the festival. Each one will have a different theme.
So cool. The first activity booth is the 1000 Pace Interdiction Arc Minute Sharpshooting Zone. In this activity, travelers will use the special security and surveillance control
Event
simulation device to
FPS.
practice targeting and shooting opponents.
Event
The
FPS
Special
kayak gini
Patrol
tuh
wanted the
hal-hal
public to
yang baru
experience
ini.
how fun target practice can be.
And the second activity booth is called Trick Shots, Tricky Lights. In this activity,
Nembak-nembakan.
travelers will use the studio's special lighting
Tapi
effects to
mekanik
film
baru
a
loh, ini
fight
event
scene.
baru coy.
Take advantage of
Pasti
the buffs
bakalan
brought
rame.
about by the special lighting effects to defeat an endless stream of opponents and obtain a higher score.
So cool. Those special lighting effects are really giving off old movie vibes. Navia's movements are also super smooth. It's all so atmospheric.
Oh,
Waktu
for
main
sure.
game dari samping
But
layar
not
digeser ke
everyone
kanan.
is enjoying the fun and games.
Waktu
Travelers
main
will meet a contract
game
employee at the third
dari
activity booth.
samping
She needs some
layar
help with her
digeser ke
demanding
kanan.
client. During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization
Ah
mechabots.
ya, keinget
Look at
anjir.
how the traveler
Ah,
chases after those stabilization
anjir,
mechaballs.
gue butuh waktu lama
I
coy
bet
untuk
that
bisa
contract
ingat
employee
anjir.
can relate since she's being
Ya,
chased
gue
down by a
pernah
client.
lihat itu. Game Space, gue
Stabilization
pernah
mechaballs
lihat.
seem pretty ordinary,
Tapi
but they're
di
actually
apa ya,
very
HP
agile. They'll
adikku,
automatically avoid
HP
all
adikku
testers
itu.
by moving in the
Gue
opposite
pernah lihat
direction
ya.
of your movement. You can find jump boosters around the
Anjir,
testing
gue
grounds.
untuk
Travelers can
mengingatnya
use them to
butuh
jump higher
banyak
and further,
sekali
which is perfect for quickly traversing
informasi-informasi
to the other
anjir.
side of a stabilization mecha ball. Travelers in co-op matches will have to find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
Bisa
The
kopi ya
fourth
itu.
activity booth is called Into the Frame. In this activity, travelers will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting
Gue
with
ingat
different
apa?
camera
Gue ingat.
positions and narration
Gue ingat kok.
techniques.
Cool.
Sekarang
we
gue
get to
ingat
make a
ya.
movie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dulu
Travelers might
untuk
remember
adikku
helping
itu
out
sering
Xavier with some filmmaking back in
sering make
Inazuma,
itu game
but
space
this
ya.
seems more professional. Wait, maybe this
Ketika
can be the inspiration for our
singkat padat
commercial.
jelas.
Oh.
Now that I
Iya,
think about
makanya
it,
gue
a
butuh
Fontanian
kayak
man
penjelasan
went to
dikit
Inazuma to
gitu
shoot a
untuk
film.
bisa
I
mengingatnya
guess
gitu.
international travel can be a
Maksudnya
source
kalau
of
gue
artistic
disuruh
inspiration.
mengingat suatu
That
hal
must have
gitu,
also been true in
ya nggak
Shioria's
akan gue
case,
ingat
since she
gitu.
opened Shioria's boutique in Fontaine.
Ooh, that
Gue
could
ingatnya
be a
ketika
strong theme for our
lagi
commercial.
bengong gitu,
Actually,
lagi
Ayaka and
mikirin
Ayato
hal-hal
aren't
yang
the
gak terlalu
only
penting,
Inazumans
baru gue
traveling
ingat ya.
abroad in version 4.3.
Anehnya gitu.
Kuki Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her class reunion.
Yeah, and Ito decided to tag along as the boss of the Arataki gang. And he brought his Onikabuto with him. I think he plans to train his beetles for battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. That name is
Kabuto
definitely very
ya kembali lagi gitu,
For
ada
sure.
ceritanya lagi.
And there was also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right?
Anjir,
Beetle battles
event-event
against a
kayak
super
begini
powerful
lumayan
beetle
menyenangkan,
I
apalagi yang
believe his
tadi
name was
butuh hudut
Grandmaster
plus ngopi
Hanakato?
sih.
Yep. Grandmaster Hanakato made
Yeah.
an impressive showing during the last beetle battle event. This time, he's made the trip to Liyue with Ito. It seems like the two of them have met a
Malam-malam begini
mysterious
emang
new
bagus
beetle
untuk ngopi,
battle
coy.
master.
Tapi kalau untuk
What? Who is
ngudut
it?
kayaknya nggak
Tell
terlalu
us.
sih.
I'm sorry.
Tapi
I'm
cuman
sorry, I
beberapa
can't
orang
give that
saja
away.
sih enak kalau
Travelers
untuk
will have to
ngudut
discover their identity
malam-malam.
during the event. Aside from meeting this mysterious new beetle battle master, travelers can also look forward to new ways to battle. While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original
Beliau
event,
tuh sono
travelers
enggak,
can now
Cok.
also instruct
Gue nggak
Onikabuto to
ngudut,
use
anjir.
guard to defend against electro bullet and jet
Gue
stream
nggak
attacks.
ngudut coy. Gue
Make
anti
use of the
ngudut ya.
movement, charge, and guard strategies
Gue lebih
to
suka
topple your opponent
minum,
no matter what they
minum
throw
air
at you.
putih setiap hari.
Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the ultimate trial of the strong.
Ooh, trial of the strong. Travelers can look forward to encountering an old friend in the Fontanian countryside.
Ngudut aja gue
That's
nggak
right,
pernah.
Ullman came to Fontaine and he brought his treasure map and treasure-seeking Sealy along with him.
Rasain pisan.
Yay! Our
Kalau
mini Steely friend is
ngerasain
back!
udah sering
So
tuh.
cute.
Asap rokoknya
Travelers can
doang.
help restore the Sealy's
Asap
vitality
rokoknya doang
by
setiap
absorbing
hari
energy
anjir.
from the
Hampir
locations
lah
that are
hampir
marked
setiap
on
hari. Gue
Ullman's
udah
treasure
sering.
map. In return,
Ngerasain
the
tuh
Sealy will guide
asap
us to the
rokoknya.
locations of buried
Tapi
treasure.
secara langsung
After
batang
collecting
rokoknya
ancient
nggak pernah
iron
aku.
coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards, including a mini Sealy in your preferred
Hei,
color.
di Semarang di sini tuh udah jarang
Okay, so
coy
in the
kalau
event
gue
preview,
keluar
it
rumah.
looked like some of
Kalau
the
keluar
treasures
rumah jarang
located
ada orang yang
underwater,
ngerokok
but
ya.
when I first arrived in
Di
Fontaine,
satu
I
tempat
discovered
gitu.
that Sealy couldn't
Tapi
follow
kalau
me
di
underwater.
kampung
Is
halamannya
this
aku
treasure-seeking
rame
Sealy
ya
different?
kecap.
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new mini Sealy named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Sealy can travel underwater.
Amazing!
Yeah!
Treasure isn't the only thing that you'll discover in Fontaine's
Untuk
countryside.
nggak ada
You might
map
also come
baru.
across a
Kalau ada map
mysterious
baru
domain
nih kayaknya
guarded by
bisa
a
sampai
unique
5
swordmaster
GB
who
anjir.
searches for the meaning of battle.
5.
During the Dance
5
of
GB
Resolute
tuh.
Will, travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges.
Nah, coy, untuk
Each challenge stage will
update
contain 2
sistem aja kayaknya
rounds.
3 GB nih
Travelers
ya
must
coy.
select their party
3 GB
compositions
anjir.
before the challenge starts.
Ah.
One of your chosen characters must
Di
be used in
update
both rounds,
4.4
but no other
katanya itu
character
ada
can
map
be
baru
repeated.
lagi
Oh, okay.
untuk
After you complete a
wilayah
blade dance objective during the
Liu.
challenge, you will
Lu tahu
obtain a
nggak
heightened
apa
verve buff. Defeating
apa?
opponents while heightened verve is
Bentar.
active will grant you more
Nih
points.
kata-kata lu tahu
And
nggak?
another old friend is returning in version
kayak Bang Ivan sih.
4.3. That's right.
Anjir,
It's
kok kayak Bang Ivan sih lu Cok? Apa lu jangan Bang Ivan nih?
And if Leben is around,
Gue
then
kamar
that must
mandi,
mean we'll have a
mampir
chance to
ambil
trade a bunch
madang.
of items for primo gems again.
Ooh, exciting!
Huh?
Okay, so it looks like Lieben isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version
Madang.
4.3. Several familiar
Benar.
faces will be joining the
Madang.
Genius Invocation TCG. After
Anjir,
this
ada
update,
beberapa
travelers will
kata
have the
yang gue
opportunity
nggak
to
terlalu
challenge
ngerti Cok.
characters
Madang.
around Fontaine.
Ooh.
A new
Madang.
Fontaine-themed
Ngopi ya?
table customization will also be
Adik.
available.
Ah,
Gue ke
I'm
kamar
so excited to
mandi,
see players
mampir ambil
challenge
madang.
Shimozines.
I know, so exciting. Travelers can look
Ini
forward to the
bukannya
addition of
kayak
several new cards, including 6 new
sebutan
character cards,
untuk
plus 5 new monster cards, such as Dvalin, Signora, and
Walah,
Ajdaha, will be obtainable from the corresponding tavern
Ya gue ada
challenges.
beberapa kata yang
But
gue
that's not
nggak
all.
terlalu
The
ngerti
Forge Realms
coy.
Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the heated battle mode. Be on
Kalau
the
lu
lookout
cuma
for future announcements.
There's
ada
TCG content to
kata-kata
look forward to
ambil.
outside the
Ya itu
game as
masalahnya
well.
banyak sebutan
Genius
Cok.
Invocation
Madang ya.
TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
Kata makanan.
Travelers can look forward to some
Bentar.
friendly competition between 16 of the
Madang
top TCG players all across
Gue
Asia.
pernah
I heard there's some of the
gue pernah
best
denger
in the
Cok, di
region.
salah satu
So cool.
streamer anjir.
Be sure to follow the Astro Carnival X
Tapi
or
gue
Twitter
suka
account
sama
to
di
stay
salah
up to
satu
date on the
streamer dia
latest news
mana
about
anjir.
this epic
Apakah
showdown.
Bang Ara
Oh my gosh, this is all so
atau
exciting!
di channel lain yang
Well, hang
agak
on to
sepi
that
gitu.
feeling, because we're taking a short
Atau
break
bro
to look at
biasa.
the next group of redemption codes. We'll be back
Ada
to sharing more
Fianda.
exciting information about version 4.3 in just
Dahar
a
apa
moment.
tahu nggak? Dahar.
Yay!
Dahar itu minuman kan? Anjir gue sumpah lupa sumpah. Itu masalahnya kemarin nih. Kemarin atau tadi siang sumpah aku lupa Cok. Gue pernah nyebut kata-kata itu anjir. Kemarin itu 2 hari yang lalu Cok. Nah anjir. Itu sumpah masalahnya gue cuman lihat sekilas anjir. Gue cuman lihat itu pernah nyebut dahar madang, tapi untuk artinya gue benar-benar nggak terlalu cepet ingat ya.
Welcome back, travelers! We've introduced a lot of content, and we've gotten a ton of inspiration for our commercial. Honestly, our promotion is definitely shaping up.
Totally.
But before we reveal our new idea, let's dive into the
Eh.
system optimizations that the project team has prepared for version
Kayaknya bukan
4.3.
Okay.
di salah
First, we have some
satu
artifact-related optimizations to
channel itu
introduce.
dah.
With an ever-increasing amount of artifact sets to choose from, many
Atau
travelers
Omci ya?
may have been hoping for a
Salah
better and
satu
quicker way to filter
apa ya,
and locate
di channel
desired
Omce ya.
artifacts. After the
Pernah
version 4.3
sebut itu
update,
ya,
travelers can
dahar
check out
sama
artifact set
madang.
recommendations for a given character to see what artifact sets active
Nggak bosen
players have
lo
been choosing for that character
lihat
recently.
That's
special
cool.
program 2 kali.
In addition, an
Gue nggak
automatic
bosan,
locking function has
cuman
been
gue
added.
cuman
Now, when filtering
pengen
artifacts
tahu
in your inventory, you
translate-nya
can
itu
lock
apa.
the artifacts that fit your filter specifications
Cuman itu
with
saja cuy,
batches. With
translate-nya
the
itu apa
automatic
cuy.
locking function,
Jadinya
newly
gue
acquired
lumayan ngerti
artifacts
gitu.
that fit
Mereka
your
ngomongin
locking
apa
criteria will
gitu.
automatically be locked when added to your inventory.
Oh,
Walaupun
that's awesome.
udah
Travelers
bisa
can have up to
dijelasin
2
lewat
preset auto-lock
videonya
plans
sih
for each artifact set.
secara
Travelers can
sekilasnya.
choose their own or follow the
Orang
recommended
gabut
settings
ya gue kan
summarized for
emang
active
gabut
player data.
so
Since it may
Gue
take
kan
some
emang
time to
gabut
collect the
ya orangnya.
necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not feature recommended locking settings immediately.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, if you can lock artifacts in batches,
kan emang
you can
gabut,
unlock
coy.
them in batches
Alah.
as well. Travelers can look
Siapa
forward to
juga
both of
orang
those
yang mau
features in the
apa
new
ya
update.
buat
That's not all,
karakter
though. Travelers
Ember
will be
itu
able to sort artifacts
yang
by 3
nggak
different
gabut ya,
attributes. Plus,
Punya
the
karakter
artifact
Ember,
enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials
bannernya
at once.
R-nya
An
kelebihan
enhancement limit feature will
terlalu
also be available.
tumpah
Hopefully,
anjir.
these optimizations will
Gimana
not
aja
only make
muncul Anda.
artifacts easier to find, but also quicker to
Banyak
level.
anjir.
Be on the lookout
Banyak
for
channel
future
gue
announcements
muncul
to
anjir.
learn more.
The project team is always working hard to address your survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further artifact-related optimizations and future version updates.
Fluffy,
Improvements to
udah itu
equipping artifacts
Luffy
and other
juga ya.
artifact-related optimizations are
Terus
all in the works.
Gopis,
In
udah itu
addition,
Omsi.
the project team has made adjustments to provide
Terus
smoother
apa lagi ya?
ascension and enhancement experiences for travelers. When you level
time
up
to
a character,
login,
enhance an
Bepanda.
artifact, or enhance a
Jadi
weapon, you
kalau
no
time
longer
to
have to
login
click
sama
so many
Bepanda
pop-up
biasanya aku
windows.
datang, tapi nggak terlalu lama.
As a new player using a few 1 and 2 star
Terus apa
materials
lagi ya?
to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow, especially with pop-up windows appearing.
Totally.
Ya,
This new
channel-channel kecil
optimization
lah yang aku
significantly
datengin cuy.
reduces the amount of pop-up
Jadi mod
windows
di
that
mana
we have
aja?
to click through.
Kalau
So
jadi mod
travelers can look forward to a much smoother enhancement and
ya di
leveling
channelnya
process. The next optimization
Rico,
has made it
udah
easier to
itu-
repeat domain
aduh.
challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the
Bangekit,
domain.
gue juga jadi
This
mod
meant they would have to run all
sama
the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this
ada
update,
lagi
travelers who choose to
yang gue jadi
continue in a
mod
domain
gitu.
challenge
Tapi
will
namanya
load
gue
right
lupa
next
ya.
to the area where you actually
Gue lupa
start
anjir,
fighting,
jadi mod di mana
which is
aja.
amazing.
Gue satu,
So,
ada
happy
satu
farming,
channel yang
everyone.
gue jadi mod gitu, tapi gue lupa
This should
namanya.
make
Itu
it way
channel baru
easier
cuy.
for players to farm
Channel
artifacts for
baru.
Navia.
Yeah,
True, true.
definitely.
Channel ya nggak
In
channel
addition,
baru juga sih,
version 4.3
channel yang
has
cukup
made it
lama.
easier to clear your quest
Tapi
backlog.
subscribernya
Our
nggak
Conquest
terlalu
Chapter 2
banyak
Act
gitu.
4 in the
Jadi
depths
baru
and
pertama kali main
unexpected
genshin
reunion
juga.
takes place in the underground
Ya gue
mines of the
dateng
chasm.
cuy,
In
bantuin
the past,
gimana
travelers had to complete
jadi
the
mod
world quest,
anjir.
chasm spelunkers, and the heavenly
Udah
stones
2 kali
debris before being
diturunin
able to
pangkat
proceed
saya.
to the Archon quest. In this
Sabar,
update,
Bang.
travelers no
Begitulah,
longer need
cuy.
to complete those 2 world
Jadi
quests.
mod anjir.
Instead, travelers can speak directly to the miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint.
Oh.
It will take them to the corresponding area and automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon quest.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. This will hopefully make it easier for travelers to quickly progress
Kalau
through
nggak
Archon
terlalu
quests.
aktif
So
ya
cool.
diturunin
That'll
cuy,
make it significantly
gara-gara nggak pernah
easier for
mampir.
newer lapsed players to access the Archon quest and claim their
Walah,
sweet,
gara-gara
sweet
nggak pernah
intertwined
mampir
fates
dah.
as fast as possible.
Yes, definitely.
Benar, ada lagi sih yang gue jadi mod cuy.
Also,
Ada lagi
one-click
di
expeditions
Seno
will be
Marseno.
available starting in version
Di
4.3.
channelnya Seno
This will
Marseno
allow
itu ada.
travelers to claim
Channelnya gue udah
expedition rewards and
4 lah,
repeat
tapi satunya aku
expeditions
lupa
with a
namanya
single
siapa.
click. Travelers will
Nama
also be
channelnya.
able to claim processed ingredients and forged items with a single click.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna make it easier to collect rewards from
Itu aku udah
Catherine.
jarang loh, Seno Marseno aku udah
There's
jarang
also a
datang
ton
gitu
of
ke
other
live-nya.
quality of life
Gue masih
improvements
jadi
in this
mod
update.
apa enggak ya?
For example, optimizations have been made to
Bisa
enemy
lupa
tracking
tuh.
with the adventure handbook and character
Yang live
selection
nggak ya?
logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when
Yang
performing
live
mystic
nggak ya?
offerings, travelers
Oh,
will now
nge-lag.
be able to add artifacts in batches.
Benar.
There's
Kayak
a
ngecek
lot
dulu
to
ini
look
orang.
forward to, so be sure to check future announcements for more information. Okay, moving on from optimizations, a new Fontaine-style
Dia
realm
masih jadi
layout
mod
will be
kakak
added to
nih.
the Serenity Pot. Simply purchase the
Kalau
corresponding
udah nggak jadi
items
mod
from
ya
Hubby
udah
to
sih.
unlock it.
Oh, it looks like an aquarium.
I know, right? Travelers can use ocean currents to travel between the islands in this layout. Some islands even have ponds
Aduh,
that travelers can use
lag
to keep
di
fish.
laptopnya.
It looks like a cool underwater kingdom. It's just so pretty.
Yeah. And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's gonna come up with. Especially my friends.
Tidak, nge-lag-nya
You just
parah
want to copy
banget.
their
Aduh,
designs, don't you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I knew it.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone. Okay, I know, right?
gini nih
The
kalau aku
annual
terlalu
Genshin
banyak
Impact
buka
online
tab
concert,
anjir.
Melodies of an Endless Journey, is
Terlalu
coming
banyak buka
soon.
select
Yay! I heard this year's
YouTube-nya.
concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic melodies in an entirely new way. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the
Mama gue harus
amazing
lihat
moments that
sendiri
this
ini
concert has
dari
in
HP
store.
satunya. Ngomong apa ini si Abah? Suaranya ada, tapi gue nggak bisa mindah anjir ke slide sebelahnya. Jadi mau nggak mau gue harus lihat sendiri ini dari apa satunya. Anjir, kalau lihat dari channel satunya nggak bisa itu, nggak tahu apakah aku jadi mod atau enggak. Diturunin diturunin gue jadi modnya. Gue diturunin anjir.
The 2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online
Udah nggak jadi
soon,
mod
so
gue di
stay
channel
tuned,
itu aja.
travelers.
Whoa, so we have
Karena mungkin
two
saja udah
online
jarang
concerts to
anjir,
look
udah
forward
jarang
to?
dateng.
Yep. Further details will be announced across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so be on the lookout for more information. At the end of version 4.3, travelers can also look forward to the
Diturunin
release
tuh
of
gue.
the fourth Genshin Impact character OST
Jadi
album,
orang biasa.
Stellar
Ada deh
Moments
kok
Volume 4.
sub
The
1
album
menit.
will feature 26 character
Gue
songs created by the
bilang
Hoyo Mix team.
Supernova
we're
mana lo
finally
muncul.
getting I'll Hate Them and Wanders
Udah diturunin.
OSTs.
Iya
Yeah,
cuy, gue
and
di
Farina's song too.
channelnya
Her song All the World's a Stage has
Siapa
already
ya?
been getting a ton of love.
Sana Marseno.
that's
Gue udah
awesome.
diturunin cuy, jadi orang biasa, bukan jadi mod lagi.
Okay, well, that's all the new information we have to share
Kasian
about the update.
sih.
So,
Ya nggak apa-apa lah
I guess
cuy.
that means it's time for the version 4.3
Adek kok
special
itu
program
maksudnya
to come
sub
to a
1
close.
menit itu artinya
Aw.
But we haven't even come up with a plan
Itu
for a
nya
Chiorio Boutique
orang lain
commercial.
kalau mau
Actually, we've already
ngechat
finished
itu
shooting
harus
it.
You're
nge-sub.
right. The
Tapi
special
ya,
program was a
subscribe dulu
pretty
gitu.
good commercial. I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioria Boutique after this.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important information today.
For sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor, Chioria Boutique. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, I'm just kidding.
Iya,
I just
sub
wanted to
1
let
menit
everyone
baru
know
bisa
that I'm so
chat.
excited to be a
Allah.
part of Genshin
Harusnya nggak
Impact,
usah
and
lah
I cannot
coy.
wait for
Kita
all of
mah
you to
membebaskan aja orang lain kalau mau subscribe atau
I feel
tidak cuy.
exactly the same. Can't
Gue
wait
nggak
to see
maksa
more
anjir.
Navia and her fighting action. And also can't wait for little swimming sealies.
They
Yes.
are so cute.
So
Oh my goodness.
cute. And I think the new mini games are really fun, especially the one where we get to make like a little movie.
Yes.
Gue juga gitu. Ya
Well,
itu sih di
I'm just
lo,
so
di
glad
gue
the three of us
tak
were
enggak
able to
anjir.
do the special program together. This has been so
Oh,
much
me
fun.
too. Really fun,
And
yeah.
that's all we have for the version
Maksa orang
4.3 special
subuh.
program. I hope that everyone's
Buat
looking
apa
forward to
ya? Buat
experiencing
apa?
all this
Nggak ada
exciting
gunanya
new
juga
content for
kan?
themselves. Be sure to check it out when the update goes live.
Yeah.
Mereka juga kalau datang cuma palingan review karakter, udah ngobrol bentar sudah kan palingan. Nggak terlalu lama-lama juga kan. Nah, udah selesai ya. Aduh. Au. Lidahku masih cairan, Cok. Oke, kalau dibatasi harus sub dulu baru bisa chat. Biasanya aku skip. Emang aku beda sih Riko ini. Tapi emang bagus sih kalau ada sistem itu dibuka gitu. Mau itu channel besar, kecil nggak peduli. Iya sih. Tapi emang bagus sih ada sistem kayak gitu. Jadinya kalau untuk channel-channel yang kecil gitu biar bisa naik ke channel besarnya makin cepat gitu. Tapi ya terserah mereka sih maunya gimana. Kalau aku sih ya tidak maksa gitu untuk subscribe channelku. Ini aja juga channelku naik aja, nggak tahu kenapa bisa tiba-tiba bisa naik gitu. Padahal saya kan cuman live stream kayak biasa kan. Tapi lo Riko harusnya udah 50 subscriber kan channelnya. Harusnya. 45 loh masih. Padahal untuk lagunya Silence itu udah 700 tuh. Masa iya nggak ada yang subscribe 1 gitu atau 2 orang anjir. Oh ya Riko, lu buat kayak lagu kayak beginian itu lu buat sendiri kah? Atau lu minta orang lain untuk membuat lagunya diedit biar nggak copyright gitu? Kalau lagunya ngambil, walah, jadi lo diedit-edit ya. Karena ini ada yang remix sih. Alah, ngambil di YouTube ya. Ini udah live berapa jam? 1 jam pastinya. Ah iya 1 jam. Benar, mau kasih lagu dikit ya. Ya lagu Nenahida aja. Benar. Oke, sembunyikan dulu. Please. Ini jangan error. Tes. Anjir, suaranya tiba-tiba mati cuk. Atau ada ini? Oh ada. Videoku yang nggak bisa di-download itu kena copyright malah. Emang agak ribet ya kalau mau apa ya upload video tentang lagu kayak begituan ya. Masalahnya harus tahu sih bagian mana aja yang kena copyright atau enggak. Oke, copyright kiringan malah. Tapi bukannya sama aja itu bakalan kalau sering kena copyright ringan ring. Gue kalau ngomong gak nyebelin banget sih. Kalau lebih sering kena copyright ringan itu bukannya lagunya kegedean. Man, segini harus aman lah ya. Yang atas, yang ini. Kita mau doning. Ya nggak ngaruh volume HP. Segini aja lah ya.
Eye for an eye.
Sama ribet sih kalau itu gabung sih. Masalahnya ini untuk yang musik sama di gamenya itu gabung. Kalau di Bang Irfan kan misah kan. Oh pelisunya cepat. Pencet. Ah. Dinaikkan. Diturunkan. Bang Ivan loh. Dia kalau ngomong nggak ingat kan?
I condemn you.
Walah. Dinaikkan, dikecilkan. Nih ada yang ngechat ini. Bang Ivan. Saya lagi, aja lagi. Aduh. Boleh digedeinnya, sorry bang. Masih kegedean. Segini lah ya. Udah segini aja lah cuy. Jadi kalau mau buat lagu itu segitu, kira-kira lah segini aja. Kalau untuk mic itu harus full. Oke lah, lumayan ngasih info. Tapi kalau aku pakai turnip kayaknya nggak ada bedanya ya cuy, pastinya. Kalau pakai turnip kayaknya aku bisa untuk pakai lagu sih. Karena bakalan nyatu sih sama untuk volume HP. Bahasa apa kita tadi? Benar, gue naik ke atas ini. Video loh. Kegedean, malah kegedean. Segini lah. Kecil amat deh, tapi emang harus gitu sih. Harus aman lah ya segini. Ribet amat. Paling aku juga farming more anjir. Untuk arte palingan nanti. Tidak. Ya untuk arte nanti cok. Karena ada artefak baru yang dikhususkan untuk Navia. Copyright ringan nggak berpengaruh ke channel. Malah nggak berpengaruh ya. Tapi kalau sering dapat copyright ringan bukannya agak berbahaya ya? Ya aku tahu. Nah, ini langsung muter so. Bakal lain. Nah, ini aman. Nggak apa-apa, walah nggak apa-apa. Jadi aku lumayan enak dong. Tapi harus hati-hati juga sih kalau mau ngedit tentang video-video seperti itu. Maksudnya kalau salah ngedit agak bahaya itu. bisa langsung kena copyright besar itu. Copyright yang terlalu berbahaya. Cuma kalau udah mau net nggak dapat penghasilan dari video itu, ya sih nggak dapat penghasilan dari video itu, makanya harus benar-benar bagus. Udah itu harus hati-hati juga untuk mengeditnya biar bisa diterima sama YouTube-nya gitu. Suaraku agak kecil karena lidahku nggak bisa agak keras anjir. Ini juga udah malam cok, jam 9 anjir, gue nggak bisa keras anjir. Nah itu lidahku juga lagi sakit, serawan anjir. Gini ya. Masalahnya apa? Lagu copyright lebih laku anjir. Iya sih. Oh, yang bener juga ya, lagu copyright lebih laku anjir daripada lagu aslinya aja. Nggak salah sih. Ya tapi sama aja coy, itu mengorbankan channelnya aja deh kalau udah kena copyright. Lihat dah efekku sama yang copyright, gedean copyrightnya. Oh ya tadi yang aku lihat ya, iya sih emang lebih gedean yang copyright daripada efeknya. Gue kan buat itu tujuannya biar nambah subs, ya sih. Tapi lu subnya sama aja, kocak masih 45 anjir. Walaupun sampai 700 nggak nambah sub. Ya makanya anjir, tujuannya untuk nambah sub tapi nggak nambah anjir, masih terbaca 45. Walaupun penonton dari video itu sampai 700-an, 1000 ke nggak, yang nge-sub aja juga belum tentu anjir. Oh, ayolah. Oh. Kadang ngelek, kadang enggak. Padahal udah yang paling kecil loh untuk grafiknya. Bedanya aplikasi ini sama Tunip, kita nggak tahu kalau ada apa ya, chat masuk. Masalahnya kan kalau di sini kan bisa dimatikan kan chat untuk masuknya atau enggak, ada chat atau enggak gitu. Bingung aing. Coba geser layar dari samping. Nah ini gue lagi lawan musuh cok. Kalau ini kan bukan. Kakak muncul anjir. Tapi saat itu dulu pernah pas gue main ML ya anjir. Pas dulu gue main ML tiba-tiba ada itu game space nya tiba-tiba muncul. Tapi itu secara gue nggak tahu ya. APK coba. APK. Kagak ada dong. Asal nih lambung sakit. Bukan menu homo. Yuk, terus. Aduh. Buka menu home. Coba ke pengaturan. Oke. Apakah ada di setelan itu tambahan? Sepertinya sih. Jendela pengambang itu harusnya bukan sih. Membuka jendela pengambang, menyembuhkan jendela pengambang, bukan juga. Olah ada ya. Tidak sisi. Coba sos. Ayo import. Nah, game space. Walah kagak ada. Oh ini lah yang gue ketemu ini. Ya bukan lah, ini tahu untuk itu semua. Permainan. Kode-kode pemasukan permainan. Oh ini. Game turbo di sini sebutnya. Anjir. Beda-beda, makanya gue tadi sempat ngomong beda cuy. Cuma satu lagi yang bisa, cuma naik cuma naik anjir. Ya cuman game ini doang anjir yang ada. Pencet no atas. Benar. Ini kah? Oh ini. Ya. Ini boleh. Terus ini. Sip. Dah. Nah ini. Udah. Aduh. Muter nggak tuh di sininya YouTube-nya anjir. Ya itu muter. Ya, halo. Aman. Aman nggak, Cuk? Aman sih. Aman. Oh, buset. Oke, kita coba. Nah ini geser, ada mau buka game turbo. Oke itu